Welcome to the channel. I'd like to talk about what I think is a really underrated piece of kit. It's a piece of military surplus, and it's the British Army Bergan liner. Now these are waterproof stuff sacks. I've got one here. They open with a drawstring, or they close with a drawstring, just like this, and they are made of really lightweight waterproof nylon. It's durable water repellent treatment, so it's not just a surface, it's not just a coating that goes on the surface, but I think it's actually impregnated through and through the material. You get two sizes. The smaller size, which is meant to go into the side pockets, is about 14 inches by 22 inches when laid flat, and the larger size is about 22 inches by 36 inches, again when laid flat, and that would go into the main compartment. You tend to get more of the smaller bags because each Bergan can take two side pockets, one on either side. So naturally, two small bags for every large bag. What I like about this is, being military surplus, it's very no nonsense. There are no extra features, no extra pockets, nothing really to add extra weight. And this one, I've just measured, comes in at only 48 grams, which is absolutely fantastic for keeping the amount of weight you have to carry down. This one is from 2005, and I thought we'd just do a quick test on how waterproof it still is, despite its age. So I've got myself a large cup of water, hope you can see that, and I'm just going to take the fabric side and plunge it in. This is actually similar to the hydrostatic head tests that they do on all the technical materials. And the idea is that the further you go in a column of water, the more pressure there is, and so the greater the likelihood that the liquid will seep through the fabric. I think we've now had it in there for about 10 seconds. Let's take it out and let's have a look. So that's all quite wet on the outside. Let's have a look on the inside. We've had a little bit of seepage, but bearing in mind that with the pressure of the water in the column, that is not too bad. Now, we'll try this on the seams. So as you can see here, it's stitched through in order to construct the bag. Now, I'm not expecting this to be as waterproof because, of course, where you have the seams stitched, you have the small holes. Inevitable, unfortunately. And as you can see, it has taken in water, but this is specifically in the corners where the seams are actually located. So if we turn it inside out, we can see it's definitely got quite wet in there. The point of all that was to show how waterproof it would be, and of course it hasn't proven to be 100% waterproof, but then how often would you be taking your Bergan, your contents, and forcing them into a foot of water? Probably not that often. The second test I want to do is going to be the shower test, and it's basically how this material fares if you drip water on it. So, as we can see, even though this is an old used surplus bag, the water does still bead off the surface. It might not be the most glamorous piece of kit out there, but I think the British Army Bergan liner is a really no-nonsense and very useful, lightweight piece of kit that should be an essential part of your camping or hiking gear, or even your sports bag, just for the fact it does its job so well. And being surplus, it's cheap and it's plentiful. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you and goodbye.